standard Disney procedure is one of stupidity and complete idiocy. You just have to look at what is happening right now with Lucasfilm and Leslie Headland saying that it is not important what fans think about the franchise and it should not inform the writing of her upcoming all-female Star Wars series. Sorry for that, I just have a little bit of indigestion. And also, how Leslie Headland also said that she's hiring someone with no background or no idea about Star Wars because you have to say something new, you have to tell new stories. Well, let me tell you something. In the first place, if you really want to say something new, if you really want to tell new stories, why don't you just do something 100% original? Oh no, that is not the standard procedure. Remember, the standard procedure is to cater to the SJW crowds, to the mob of angry Twitter users that want to get everyone cancelled if they don't follow the narrative, if they don't go with the agenda. Case in point also what is happening right now with Loki and the realization that he is somehow a bisexual character, because we all have to care about who our favorite characters shag, even if we don't want to really pay attention to that. Yes, that is the state of things right now. And I am bringing all of this up because of the announcement that we had of some Rachel Zegler playing Snow White. This Zegler is going to appear in the upcoming Shazam Fury of the Gods, which actually looks quite good in the costume department, unlike the Supergirl character for the Flash film that Andy Muschietti is directing right now. And this girl, alright, that is playing Snow White, curiously enough, does not have the fair skin that the titular character is known for and described in the original 1938 or 37 movie from Disney. If you remember, right, that mirror, mirror on the wall, right? Who's the first one to fall or something like that, that she calls in the mirror the queen. That expression of the fairest means who has the whitest of skins, and even the mirror responds that Snow White is the one with the fairest skin. She has skin as white as snow, and that's why she's called Snow White in the beginning, in the first place. And none of that, absolutely none of that, is of any importance to Disney. Are you surprised? Of course not. Should you be surprised? Of course not. This is the normal standard procedure that we are now following over at not only Disney but other companies as well. It's the standard. It's the way in which entertainment now operates. Sure enough, they are afraid of getting cancelled, and sure enough also they are afraid that they might not get the sales that they are expecting from these products. Curiously enough, of course, some of us know already that that might actually be the case, since there are many normies and also fans, comic book fans and animation fans and whatever you name them, that really don't like these changes. They don't sit well with them. So, of course, naturally, the product gets rejected, and live action may have made some money for Disney in the past, with Aladdin, for example, making a lot of money, but in reception and in critical reviews and all that, it hasn't been that good. Now, the greatest failure that they have had was Mulan last year, when it didn't make as much money as was expected and was poorly received, meaning that this tendency of remaking animated features into a live action is somehow dying out. So there is not much really that Disney can do on that department. Still, they are trying their hand all the time at this thing. They keep on doing it. They keep on trying. And whether they will be successful or they will fail is something that we are yet to see from them. What is true is that this should surprise no one. This is the common standard procedure in their books, in their processes. They want to have characters being played by something that does not resemble the character. Just look at the furor that was caused when The Little Mermaid was announced to be an African American actor instead of a red-headed girl that would actually, conform to the depiction that we had in the 1989 animated film. So the same thing is going to take place here. Now, maybe there should be a little bit more outrage in this case because the character is described as white, super white, and the actor that they have chosen is not, really not. Also, it might be a little bit, concerning that the actor is taking to Twitter saying that she's playing the character, she's not going to bleach her skin for the character, and just like trying to mock the fans and trying to find fault with audiences or fight the audiences in one way or another. That is something that we should not tolerate, but also, once again, seems to be the standard Disney procedure. Just remember what happened with James Mangold like a week ago or something like that, 2 weeks ago or something like that, when he was fighting a fan for having some concerns over the Indiana Jones 5 film. And this is the same that has taken place before with Rian Johnson, with Jar Jar Abrams, with different people belonging to the Lucasfilm camp. And it is not something that should surprise us. Nor should we be surprised that Snow White is not going to be Snow White anymore, that she's going to have different skin tone. And the only thing that I recommend and that I suggest is, first and foremost, do not contact these people. Do not go to Rachel Zegler's social media accounts and try to harass her or call her names. First of all, because I think that is not correct, and second of all, because we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard to these people. And the other thing that we can do is vote with our wallets, with our money. Now, this is not for us trying to destroy the studio like some people have suggested. Of course not. We're talking about Disney, for heaven's sake. It's pretty much an entertainment monopoly at this point. They have a shit ton of money, and they are really not going to be hampered by a couple or a handful of fans not paying for their movies. The message, though, is what we are trying to send here. The message is clear. We are tired of this crap. We don't want it. We think that we deserve better, and that is why we are not supporting this project with our money. That message is sent loud and clear to the Disney camp, and they, of course, will change course, because after all, as it has been stated by other people that have been employed by Disney or one of their subsidiary companies, they do all this only because of the money. That is the thing that they are after. They want money. They think that they can get money out of people by doing this sort of thing, and the message has to be sent loud and clear. I think that we have already had a glimpse into that with what I already told you regarding Mulan. But we still have lots to do in that department, and we still have to show them that we are not going to fall for this thing, that we don't want this thing. And that is the message that we should be sending. So, once again, and like I always do, if you don't like this product, just don't consume it. Don't give them the time of day either. We do it because we report it for you, but giving way to talking about this, commenting this or making it go trending on Twitter or on any other social media site. That is what they want. They want the conversation to be around their projects, and they don't even care if it's positive or negative conversation. It is just talk. If it's the talk of the day, then they have succeeded, and we have to tell them that we are tired of this thing. Whether it is in their fairy stories that they are being turned into live action movies, or it is in the Marvel camp with Loki and other crap that they have pulled out in the Disney Plus series for Phase 4, or whether it is over at Lucasfilm with everyone offending, attacking, and mocking the fandom. We have to send the message loud and clear, and that is the only way in which we would win. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and until next time, peace out.